Hi, and welcome back to American Civil War, where we are making our 1862 offensive. Stupid dyslexic brain switch. Gone pretty well in Arizona. We can advance now into New Mexico. Battle of the Baron. Oh yeah, so we put this guy back. We can advance. And then you should have those generals. And actually, we can't advance because we've got Ewell back here. You're going to have to advance towards Ewell. Can't really leave him up here attacking Harrison. Over here we've got Alton. Oh, you need to come back because you've been cut off. And you need to advance into St. Louis. Surface of attack. Oops. And then we've got Grant, who's just finished wiping out that army. Who can come down to try and take this. Actually, we need to kill the main Gillhead here. You're battered and bruised. Got another fort we need to take here. He's sieging there. You're moving up to take Fort Riley. Right. Patterson's taking that, but actually should be going like that to engage him. Whipple is engaging him, trying to save that area. Ooh, we've got Meade. Meade's a 4-4-3, but Meade is also completely and utterly lacking in experience. Meade is in desperate need of some troops. Alright. You can march to engage. Actually, we're trying to engage this force here, aren't we? You're marching to there. You're marching to there. We're going to combine the army. And hope whoever gets in there calls the guns. Because it could be an interesting one otherwise. Blockade Flotilla, going to take another 213 days. Fort Mifflin, always Fort Mifflin. Ah, here. Let's rail you down here. No, rail, not synchronized. Yeah. Do we need to actually recruit some more troops down this way? Problem is, I feel like I need troops everywhere. I know what the strategy should be. Alright. It is holding the east until you win in the west. Let's recruit a few more guys in Illinois. I can always send a new general out. And then we'll switch to cavalry. And then some artillery. I get some more artillery going on this flank as well. Right, that's all my money spent again. Don't feel like I'm doing too badly. Foreign entries down to 55%. We've had a few victories. Oh, I didn't finish going through the battles. Halleck defeated Polk. Sheridan defeated Kelburn. Look at that, that's pretty good casualties. Defeated Columbus. Oh, we need to do something for this guy. It's not going to happen this turn. Go, they are deep. Do our higher. That's probably getting them some victory points. And this is Halleck's victory against Polk. Alright. Oh, you've got no order. You go besiege this place. You come up and join this guy. You're besieging them, that's fine. Now this is interesting. I can't use a button to skip past this guy because I'm not giving him an order. Nineteenth Division is undersupplied. I need some more supplies up here. What's the supplies cost? That's not the one I wanted. 80 money. Alright. You're retaking that land. I'm going to send you up to deal with this. Them attacking here. Alright. Stone took a blame. We're transporting most of what we can transport overseas, that's good. Okay. Does every turn takes forever. Okay. We're engaging here. That looks like it's going to be a nice victory. He hasn't got anywhere really to retreat apart from Adamsville, so hope we smash him out. We're engaging here again. We're 2 to 1. Yeah, it's retreat to Adamsville. Hopefully that's the Confederates retreating, not us. This is a battle. There we go, the assault phase. They take a lot of casualties. I remember I am fighting a war of attrition. Grant is assaulting the fort. I'm going to retake that for the Union. Got which side of them there? No, it's dyslexic switching where you try and say one thing, your brain says the other. Very annoying. Bane of my existence. Balanced, unbalanced. Ooh, okay. You need Grant to come and help. That's more troops than we expected to find there. Ooh, he's taking some hits. The fighting here continues. 32 to 17. Ouch. 2,400. Yeah. Come on, march to the guns, guys. March to the guns. I've got some supplies here. Yeah. Halleck is engaging Beauregard. About even. Oh, that was a lie, wasn't it? Was Halleck retreating or something? Alright. The Arsenal defence has been trained. Defensive, defensive, defensive. My generals are terrible. Breach is there. Besieging. Achieve nothing. This is your 3rd division. Yeah, right, so that supply needs to go to you because you're suffering. Problem being, I think it's going to take a while to get to you. Even if I rail it. 70 days. Yep, alright. Summoner's course partially unsupplied. Pod size completely unsupplied. Plot by enemy positions. We'll capture some artillery from Fort Riley, it's all good. Lost the battles. Yep. Gaining area. Ah, the Marines have finished training. Oh, 2 of them anyway. Alright, we'll pop you out into your own. Take the 12th Union. And then we'll go out and say hi to these guys. I don't have a general for you. Finished training in Cairo. Grant's escort. You're best off holding, we're in trouble in this region. You're still trying to escape. Yeah, we need to go on the defensive here. The Army of the West is battered and needs replacements. Can send them some cavalry. That's about it though. Grant has now got high seniority though. Grant is promoted. We really want to replace 312 to 322 with our 464 Grant. So we're going to Grant in with Fremont, and then we can see if we can do that next turn. Here we're playing Whack-A-Mole. You're still trying to catch up. Your supplies are poor, we need to bring you back. October, we need to be looking for winter quarters. You need to continue hunting that guy down. You need to continue trying to engage this. Now we need you here to protect, don't we? Why the railway brigade in there? You can join Meade. Need more troops in the west. East. I do also need to look at my casualties. Yeah, I can't afford to get any new troops. I need to do a cash bund. Drafting isn't the problem. Treasury. Issue the war bonds. Shouldn't pay for money. Right. Military wise, how are we doing over here? We're slightly away. We're nearly to New Mexico, which will give us a lot more troops. Most of these guys are annoyingly locked in place, being garrison duty. You've taken that, so you can move to engage them. This cavalry unit here needs to be destroyed. It is doing a nightmarish amount of damage to me. There are 4,000, that's double the victory points for me. Gaining 67. I'm getting 41. My national morale's in good place though. Yeah. I need to raise troops, I also need to replace troops. You're still raising troops. About all I can do here. We'll have to see what happens in this fight. Really, we want to be settling down for the winter. The terrain is going to get bad. My cohesion is dropping rapidly. Need to retake Union. Need to kill this guy. But, yeah. What can you do? Can't be everywhere at once. Games continue to have a think about it. There we go. Okay. Looks like we got the big battle we wanted here. Initiative keeps flicking back and forth. We can do with someone else marching in. Yeah. Come on. We're doing the good damage then. Keep it up, lads. Keep it up. Yeah, they're taking some heavy. I don't know how much of this is retreating, obviously, but that looked like it was a bad charge. That Halleck's in command, but Halleck can't do anything but the basics. And he is outnumbered heavily. That's why I'm trying to get Grant in control. Oh, I think we're losing a lot of men here. Halleck. What are you doing to me, Halleck? Didn't even bombard my fort. We're going to wipe this guy out. Yep, excellent. Yep, he's destroyed that Native American unit. And you'll continue on to here. Once we've wiped them out, life will be a bit calmer. You're moving to engage. You're besieging Belmont, that's fine. You need to march in this direction. Right, Grant has arrived. So we're going to demote Fremont. Going to promote Grant. We're going to have to hope beyond hopes. Told you the West Virginia were trained. Where's he gone? Alright, so you can rebuild the railways. Likewise, you can rebuild the railways. You can move down to there. You need another general. Hayes, you can join that force. You can remain there to march the guns. You're not going to halt move. Basically, I'm moving this lot to more of a defensive position. Yeah. Let's look at our battles. Victory. Yeah, well, that was an easy one. Victory at Gettysburg. Much smaller battle, obviously. That's a raiding party. Halleck lost heavily to Beauregard, even though he had more men. And then we smashed Johnson, 2-1 losses. Overall, yeah, pretty good. We can take that. We got $2,000 now. Now, I did say I should have it set to automatic replace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not buy anything this turn. I'm going to have a bit of a standstill turn. You gentlemen are going to try and retake here. The hills clear. The weather's still okay enough for that. Halleck can return to Jefferson. We need to build our forces up here. We got some reinforcements for you coming in. You are forming here. Grant is getting promoted. You're moving to the guns. Right. You're also moving to the guns, but your units are okay actually. Siege with 3 breaches. Actually, you should just go for more offensive posture. You're coming down here. We take Barton. What do you know? Why march you over here when we've got these guys here? Did my Marines make any moves? You can start besieging them. We've got Utah, that. I'm still trying to take West Mexico. We've retaken this fort so we can go engage here. Right. Standing around. Let's see what happens with my money pool. Does the AI spend any of that 2,700? 2,070, sorry. Come on, let's not have a fight in the Shenandoah. I need time to recover. My troops are a little bit battered. Problem is they've got the tempo. They're in much better shape than some of my units. Oopsie, that's a long streak coming forth. Alright, we've caught a Confederate force here. That's good. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Now we can retake our Grota. Excellent, we didn't get a big battle. Sekito, okay. The Army of Tennessee is coming back. They're low on supplies, that's fine. You can come back as well. Grant can now form an army. Freeman can create a corps under Grant. You can join the Western Command. Part of Sherman's 3rd. Really, I want Sherman to be the. So we're going to demote. Dismiss the corps. We're going to move Fremont out. We're going to move Sherman and his division into that other one. We're going to split the units out here. Ah, he's only a 1-star general. Yeah, these are all 1-star generals. Fremont is going to have to control that force. I want it to be a corps. Actually, Buford. Let's turn you into a cavalry commander. There we go. So I got the Army of West. Western Command needs some more troops. Do not spend any money. Alright, so the AI is not doing what the AI should be doing. You can now become a corps. You're not quite close enough. Your supplies are a bit low though. We'll just hold Grand here. Hopefully we can march to the guns. It is early November. No, I can't control click or anything, of course. Make sure we're replacing some of our artillery. That's it. Hopefully all those extra brigades will go out soon. Yeah, we've lost a bit of the ground we took. But the Northern Army of Northeastern Virginia. Do we not find troops have not fired a shot in anger? They've not been watching the news. So, sorry, one of my cats is attempting to escape. So I'm going to have to go down and put some food in it. Alright, general rule being, if you can hear him through the microphone dampening, it's loud enough to deal with the problem. That's the health. Okay. Should have been there when it's feeding time. Their own fault. Rocket's force is not actually a corps, so. Let's try merging into the Army of Northeastern Virginia. No, that didn't work. Just overstacked the Army of Northeastern Virginia. Do we have any spare 2-star? No. Maybe here's already a Corps Commander. Crittenden's moved into there apparently. Oh, you're not a Corps though. You are now. Dermot can join Berry's Corps. Howard's 2 stars. He can move into there. Doubleday's locked. Mead's down there with his pitiful force. Balloon Corps. And Whipple Corps is going to move here. And then hopefully repair the rail lines next turn. You can see we've got pass for water, the weather's terrible. Patterson, you advance to besiege Washington, but the other Washington. And then hopefully repair the lines. This reorganisation is making me feel a bit more hopeful. We're going to still wait a turn now. Alright. Yeah, but even victory. We held the ground. But yeah, loss of national morale because apparently we're not on the offensive. We're on the offensive. Yeah, they're obviously not seeing any of the other stuff going on. Need to retake flank in Ohio. That seems like a place I know, which means it must be important. Yeah, I'm hoping for a few quietish turns though. Yep, he's smashed those. Oh, we got an engagement here. March the guns, lad, march the guns. They're pushing on Loudon. The weather's obviously not bad enough to put the Confederates off attacking. They're taking a force up here. I need to get some troops up to deal with him. It's the Raiders, yeah. What I need... Oh, he's out of supplies and yeah, some note. Get back to some of his supplies, please. We'll march someone else down to deal with that. So, you defeated Lawrence. You defeated Drayton to Zollicoffer. We are going to have to take on Zollicoffer now. I don't want to, it's winter. I'll take you up to Franklin, Ohio, and you can do a nice little siege. Tennessee. Welcome me take some of this land. Don't need to move you into here. Then we can ready ourselves, but yeah, the weather is changing. Oh, it's still fair mud. Yes, that's not too bad. Pleasanton is apparently now standing in their territory. That's F1, not key 1. Got 3 corps here. All various. Then we got 2 corps up here. Blanket Grenade can move in. Support Foster's Corps. Your smallest brigade. Division, sorry. We are trying to build up here. Whipple has arrived. Whipple can repair the railways. I'm not sure if these are going out. That's the problem. Booker's Guard is here. Lost me 2-star general. Berry's here. Already commanding the corps. Crittenden's commanding this corps. There we go. Howard's now got a corps. 431. Davies is 233. But he is 3 stars. I haven't got anyone promotable to replace him. McDowell. Yeah, I've got better generals coming through, but it's not coming through at a decent rate. So we're going to hold. You're low on supplies, you need to get back to a city. You're just a general on your own. You're advancing north. You guys are trying to take this area. Hold. Army Tennessee has retreated. And we want to march Grant's army in the west into here. We want to be on this side of the river, I think, for the next thing. You can march back to try and stop that guy. This is still chaos. But we did deal with, you can join that force. Congratulations. You might get to march down here. You're going to hunt this guy down. You've taken that fort, so you can march down. Take Fort Luna. You need some time to recover because you've just marched halfway across. This is what we need to deal with. Retaken that. Marines have retaken that fort. They've retaken that fort. March up to Marshall. March up to Ransom. Put down this Indian revolt. You engage those guys. Yep, alright. Hopefully a quiet turn. Their trade concessions, so it's only at 60 though, it's fine. Depot. And we'll capture some supply carts here. Yeah. Okay. The problem I always find with these games is the report information is often buried quite deep. Maryland soldiers have been trained. Here we go, another Union force ready. You can go join Whipple. And we'll send Whipple Sedgwick. You can take the train. And then there's more troops trained here, which I think I've already dealt with. You can come down, you can also join Whipple's force. Ooh, hello, London Irish Brigade. Can you come down and join here, please? At least we've got railways on this flank. Alright. Let's finish late November. Hopefully the Confederates are nice enough not to attack me. And get me cohesion up, and then hopefully be ready for an offensive next year. Got them, they're running the same kind of broken brigades I am. They're just being condensed down to one stack for ease of use. Something I wish I could do here. I understand the concept, but the visuals are a nightmare. I haven't really done much with my fleets, have I? Alright, they attack them, but we've got troops coming in. We'll continue to smash them up. Yep, things are continuing to be nice and easy on there. 10th Indiana has been trained. Ooh, Park's got a good force. Needs a bit of organising. Alright. Still slightly overstacked. But we can use them to at least challenge down here. And I think that's where I'm going to have to move some of this a lot. Yeah, the Army of Tennessee is going to have to redeploy to Salem. Can I use rail? There's no rail line there, is there? Oh, you're just McPherson and Logan. There's just a bunch of generals here. I mean, yeah, join the Kentucky force, it might get larger. Oh, you're in need of another general. You're in need of a general. But you actually join with him. McClellan, you can take that. Yeah, I think there are a lot of generals out here. And this is supposed to come down and join with Halleck. You can use that. I can't use the rail. I haven't got much rail left, but at least it gets them there almost at the end of this. Yeah, bad weather socked in here. Let's get everyone into there. God, that's going to take you forever. Not allowed to enter the terrain. Ugh. Yeah, you're going to have a rough time. You can rebuild the rail because that's an important bit of linkage. That's a bad hex stuff for the rail ruined on. Yeah, we are rebuilding slowly. Let's go get some balloons. Hancock is here. Sickles. Gibbon. None of which are much use to me. Three, 2. I want them in a formation so they're getting combat experience, but yeah. You're moving down to join. Yeah. Move Pleasanton down to here as well. Artillery's already on the move. I saw someone surrender to us there. I'm doing something wrong with the replacements. Don't think so, because these guys, they've taken some hits. I haven't been using my special orders much, have I? Yeah, the weather's definitely slowed us down a lot. Right. Need more troops here. Ooh, look. Slocum's force. I mean, it can't do much. We can at least form it into a unit. Massively overstacked. Alright, let's find one of those millions of bird channels I've got. You two. Mill your way up to here. We can build this into something that can actually deal with the Confederate force. Yeah, it'd be good. I feel like we're closing in on General. You're moving into there. You should be on the offensive. That's a much smaller force. And then we're redeploying to try and deal with this mess down here. Meanwhile, these guys are just... yeah, they're engaging here. Grant's still getting used to his command. But again, they can deploy to this direction as well. Do you not control those for some bizarre reason? Oh, you can't put the Indians in. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. Move a second Indiana to support him. I'd like to retake St. Joseph as well. There's lots of things I'd like to do. And in navals. Yeah, the problem is most of these are garrisons. Alright. Let's make more troops around here. What have we got that can do that? Ohio. At least we can raise a good brigade by summer. They need a general, obviously. And we're going to pop them out of there so I can see them. Oh look! There just happens to be a general sitting here doing nothing. There we go. Alright, cycle this, and I think that might be my last turn. Alright, so we got this guy moving on. We are taking St. Louis. A cavalry unit moves in. That was a bad life choice. Alright, that puts me in a good position. We can move on. Yeah. Most soldiers are volunteers. Trained. Harper's Ferry is kind of a no man's land at the moment, but look, our forces are recovering. Yeah, still taking hits. You've built the railroad. Just putting you into their help. Not really. Anyway, let's just deal with the look at the battles. Yeah, you lost 500 men. You lost 300 men. That's a nice cleaning up grant. Good job. This is looking a bit more under control now. We are snowed in everywhere because it's late December. They're not much going to be happy with the next few turns, but this seems like a good place to call it. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.